Hello everyone, welcome to Powerline. I'm your host Skyknight, and today I have another deck profile for you. But backstory. Since I did the Aquaforce deck profile, and asked you guys for some help, I gotten a lot of feedback from that one. So I decided to try it again with this Link Joker deck profile. This one is kind of not the norm for Link Joker, so I hope that you guys will be able to help me in finishing up and building this one. That way I can showcase to you guys the finished product. So I have a Star Vader Link Joker deck profile, but this time I'm doing Infinite Zero Dragon. That's right, guys. Infinite Zero Dragon. Here you guys go. So the main grade 3 that I don't want to say the main that you want to be on, but primarily you want to be on Infinite Zero Dragon. It's a limit break ride where when you ride on top of it, you lock a front row and a back row, and the Vanguard gets 10k. And then the second ability, when it attacks, it gets plus 2000 and it has Lord. And then you have the new card that goes on top of it, which is Distarve. And Distarve is pretty cool. This card allows for re-rides, even when you're on stride. So this card's excellent. So it has limit break. When its units attack hit the Vanguard, you choose up to one Infinite Zero on your rear guard, bind it face up, and then write that card as stand. And if you did write as stand, you choose a rear guard from your opponent's front and back row, and you lock them. So it has a pseudo break ride ability, just like Infinite Zero. And then if it's on this card's on rear guard, you counterblast 2, choose a card from your hand and discard it. When this unit Distarves hits a Vanguard, and you have Infinite Zero on your Vanguard, you pay the cost. You bind this face up and then rewrite it. So I like this card, and I like this build so far. When I was reading it and I was trying to put it together, I was like, this is great. There's so much synergy between the two of these, and that's what I love when you have cards that just work together, and it doesn't matter if you're able to ride or stride or not. There's some synergy between them, and it's really good. So let's say if you have Infinite Zero on point, and you got these two on the sides, which is great. Now you can throw down your grade 3s and they actually do something on rear guard. They become on hit pressure, attack, whatever, and then this guy attacks. It hits. You pay the cost. Now you effectively have broke ridden. And so, yeah. So now you effectively have break ride. And then, if you go and you attack with this, and it hits, bam. One more time for the good guys. So this is really, really powerful stuff here. I'm really, really enjoying this combination. So yeah. So these are my grade 3 units. If you notice, they're not in sleeves, on the grounds that I haven't actually put this together. I'm still deciding if I want to put it together, but probably after I get all the stuff. So next for my grade 2 units, it's my grade 2 units are kind of up in the air. I didn't know how I want to build it, so right now I started out with 3 of these. Furious Claw Star Vader Nobium. When my opponent's rear guard is locked due to an effect of one of my cards, and I have a Link Joker Vanguard, this unit gets plus 2k. So if I'm going to be locking a front row and a back row at the same time with this clan, then it immediately is just getting 4k, making a 13k attacker. But that's on the grounds that if I am able to actually lock those cards, because you have Grand Blue, Spike Brothers, and Shadow Paladins, all who don't really keep rear guards, and they're all pretty kind of prominent in the meta right now. Ooh, that's weird for me to say. So I may just go with a 12k attacker instead, or even a 10k vanilla, just so I can stop being rushed by those eager players. So this spot's technically pending. Second, I have this guy, Star Vader Gamingard Dragon. It has 2 abilities, both on rear guard. Once continuous, one auto. First one is if you have an Infinite Zero Vanguard, this unit gets plus 2k for each of your opponent's locked units in the same column as this unit. So at most you can get plus 4k, at minimum 0. So it becomes a 13k attacker, and it has a another rear guard effect. When your grade 3 unit with infinite on its name is placed on a Vanguard, I can counterblast one, choose a unit in one of my opponent's back rows, and lock it. So already now, I can see that my build is going to be very counterblast heavy, so I need pacing. So this card's really good. I'm able to start locking more units when they're just being placed. So that's really good. And my last one, and I gotta flex a little bit. I'm running 4 photons because why not? If you don't know what photon does, I don't know where have you been, but when it's placed on rear guard, if your opponent has a locked unit, lock another unit. I believe it's just as simple as that. And catch out the swag Legion rares that I pull and traded for. I gotta get 2 more. It just hasn't really been in the cards, in the stars financially for me, but I will replace them. It's it's easy to buy them, but your bills are definitely real. My grade 1's units vary a lot. So I run 4 Star Vader perfect guards. If I'm being really honest, I should probably get the unflippers, but Prometheum is very, very good looking, so I may just stay with him. But I don't really. The deck runs more on the name Infinite and the Link Joker grade 3 more than anything else. So I think it can be a bit more flexible. I think it's not like where you have to with Catsburger you need mostly Star Vaders to do all the stuff. This one is kind of flexible. So next I run 2 Stride Enablers. I was looking for the other one because I wanted to run 3 and I couldn't find it. I don't think this is going to be a problem. I'm running 4 of Infinite Support. The Clear Out Star Vader Burrowman has a rear guard effect. Retire this unit at the end of the turn if you have a grade 3 Vanguard with Star Vader in its name and your opponent has a lock card. You play the cost of reduce, search for 1 card with Infinite and write it at rest. So pretty much at the end of the turn, if I've got nothing else to do, I can retire it. And ride Infinite on top of Infinite, or if I need to reset and from this star and put Infinite back on, I can do so. This card, I put it in there because it looked like it was needed, and again, looked like it was needed, but the way that the deck is right now, it's not needed. So this is probably one of the cards that I'm gonna swap out, and probably I think what's smart is to turn this into 4. And again, I'm building on the fly here. I think turn this into 4 because if I'm putting my grade 3s on rear guard because they get abilities, then I'm gonna need more Stride Enablers. That's just my thinking. So I think these cards are gonna get cut out altogether because I don't need the way the deck is right now. I don't need I can be on Distarf or I can be an Infinite Zero and it'll just work. So there's that. Chicka-chan. 2 Lanthanums. Lanthanum's pretty cool. It pairs up with the other grade 2. When your opponent's rear guard is locked due to an effect of one of your cards, the Link Joker Vanguard, it gets plus 2k. So again, if this is on board and I've got Infinite Zero and I ride, it's getting plus 4k, makes an 11k booster. This card's really good, so if I'm putting up that there, then this will probably go 1 here, which leaves this one to the Limit Break Remover. But I could be wrong. There could be other cards that I could be using. Maybe it could be as bold as play an AK Vanilla. Just kidding. So this is what I might actually do with the build, but again, it's all up in the air. And please, guys, leave your comments in below. Help me help me. Trigger lineups. 4 heals, 2 draws, 10 crits. The new crit, Shift Dragon. You put it on top of your deck if your opponent has a Starvader Vanguard. If you have a Starvader Vanguard and your opponent has a lock card, you pay the cost, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the back row and lock it. So again, just more fodder to help with Lanthanum and the other guy, my grade 2. 10 crits, why? I don't know if the meta is really aggressive right now and I'm playing a control deck. I probably should just go down to 8 crit, 4 draw on the grounds that I need the help, but not really, I guess. I have 2 starters. I have 2 starters because I didn't know which one to choose, and they both do various things. Because I have Vanguard Dragon now, I don't know if I'm gonna need this, especially with when I play everything else. I'm gonna have more lock cards, so I don't know if this is needed. And this is just cool quantum, because if my opponent has 2 or more lock cards, which Infinite Zero just does automatically, it gets an extra 3k when it boosts, making it an 8k booster. I'm pretty sure there's other better starters out there, but Chaosburger got the best one, and I guess it's really for him. So I'm probably going to go with Quantum over Dusttail. So now here comes the Stride units in the G-Zone. The G-Zone is in shambles because I don't really... Last time I played Link Joker was during the Legion era, and I was playing Blaster Joker. So I didn't really jump on the bandwagon to update this profile. Although I will get 2 more Legion Rare pairs because it's mine. So 3 Maxwells, Screw, Dismal. Wouldn't play the new one because I don't need to unlock. I don't want to unlock their cards. That seems very counterproductive, especially on their turn. And if they only have a front row, I'm not going to unlock it so they can get an extra attack because it unlocks a stand. So, not going to unlock their card. Not worth it. Screw for the extra power, and Dismal so I don't get VMAXed, which, I don't know, the people that I'm playing don't VMAX to VMAX, they just voltage to voltage. And again, my Stride Zone's in shambles. Quintessence Dragon, I got 3 of those. Countless 1, Soulblast 1. When it's placed on Vanguard and my Heart's Infinite, I may pay the cost. If I do, I choose a rear guard from my opponent's front row and back row and unlock them. And if the number of cards in my damage zone is 4 or more, they don't unlock during the next unlock end step. It should have been a limit break ability for it. I would have made it better. This card's really good. Usually it's the first ride for Infinite Zero, just so I can start acquiring pressure. 1 Amnesty and 1 Flagellate. I know I'm going to need another Flagellate. I was thinking of 3 of these, 4 big crunches, 1 this, and 3 more of that. But again, this is what it looks like so far. I want to finish it and show you guys what the rest looks like. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave in the comment section below. Sky needs your help. Enjoy and be well, guys.